Let's go, baby! Holy shit. I found this out when I was mid-set in the gym. I screamed at the top of my lungs. Like, the two kids lifting next to me, they're like, what the fuck is this kid yelling about? Like, what a loser. Oh my god, holy shit. Insane. So, I am so happy that we are finally here. It has been... Damn. So this is something we thought was going to happen in April. That was delayed another 2 months. We also thought it was going to run a little bit sooner in June, but as we saw the delays happening over and over again, now we're at this point in time. I've been updating you guys every single day, 3 times a day, making these videos as often as I can. Again, I know I've said this before, but you guys know I have 3 full-time jobs. I got to be actually up at 8:30 tomorrow to close a collateral and a fixed income sale with one of the regional banks in our area. So super juice right now. First and foremost, just want to say there were quite a few people that helped me out along the way. I'm going to be making a video just talking about those guys in general after this run happens, but right now it's late. I want to make sure to get this video out to you guys and just talk about what's going on for the next 2 weeks. So let's just kind of get into it really quick. We got the after hours drop that we were expecting. It ended up at 420, which is great. I still believe we have some more room to go. Just because the after hours drop happened doesn't mean they're not going to keep pushing it down now when we open tomorrow. We also see the S&P falling tomorrow, Tesla as well. So tomorrow's going to be basically your big retrace level before we make our blow off top going into the holiday. Yeah, I want to see 396, man. I want them to break the 4 level because psychologically, that would piss a ton of people off. Everyone's seeing the number 3 on their screen. Again, it's not something that they want to see right now, and everyone's expecting a squeeze. So, like the after hours drop that we had last time, which was here, April 4th. That was a 23% drop. Okay, so I'm expecting the exact same fractal to run the exact same percentage because, like we've talked about in the past, the fractals repeat. They repeat over and over, and it's the percentage moves that you have to be wary of. Again, it's different time-wise and price-wise every single time. You also have to know which fractal you're measuring at any moment in time because it can switch pretty violently and aggressively. But right now, there's just one thing I want to bring up to you guys. So the price action that I've had that I labeled on Twitter, which was we basically get to that 396, 410 range. That's the bottom, and we begin our move right off there in a final spring. We'll be up probably to $5 on Friday. I don't think we're going to close above $5 on Friday because there's a ton of calls. Hold on, let me pull this up. There is a ton of calls at the 5 strike. I know they don't want to end up in the money. Oh, where are you at? 35,000. So that's a big deal. You also got 61,000 puts at 4, which is going to be weighing on the stock. Those came out of nowhere, by the way. Those weren't out like remotely as close to that. It might have been at the beginning of the week when I checked. It might have been like 15,000. So those like times 2 or times 3 over the last 2 days, which is crazy because it shows you someone was obviously expecting this drop beforehand, which is usually how things go anyway. Everything is pre-planned, right? So yeah, I want to see a run going into Friday, but what I'm concerned about, what I want to bring up is the speed of the run. Now, I was working with one of my boys last night, Oliver Caden. You guys should give him a follow if you can. And we were talking about the fractal sequence and the timing. And I want to make sure we get this down perfectly so you guys can play your options, do what you want. Again, not financial advisor. Do what you got to do. I don't like to play weeklies. I'm always going out a month in advance because then you can capture the whole entire move and it's stress-free and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know 100% how fast they're going to move this. It depends on which fractal they use. It depends which squeeze fractal that they use. And I'll be quite honest, when AMC gets going, you know how it works. It doesn't stop. It doesn't retrace. It doesn't give you a second chance to get in, just like Tesla did, right? I mean, look at the move Tesla just made, like this absurd move. Did it retrace once? I mean, more than $5? No. So once once they trap those bears, they just smoke them out and they rip it. So it could be faster than I was originally expecting, which is a good thing, and it's good for your options as well. I just want to make sure we have the days right. So the first run stands. I believe we will make that 620 range before the 28th or I know the court date is on the 29th and the 30th. So ideally they want to top it before then. I don't think they would do it the 29th, plus the sequencing that I have it was the 28th to begin with, and that's what I put on my tweet. So 28th is still how I have it to top. If it ends up being the 29th, don't fucking crucify me. But 620 is where I'm going to be out of this first trade, and I'm going to try to hit both legs. I'm not playing it in one big run. I know some of you guys want to do that, be a little safer. I'm going the more challenging route, and I'm going to carve this fucking thing. So I am more concerned right now about where that retrace is going to be. Usually when you have these court case dates, there's a 20-ish% retrace. I don't think you'll get it this time, though. It's too aggressive, and I think they want to just kind of send it through the holiday when people aren't really paying attention, and they can catch them off guard and create FOMO going into the 4th of July before they axe it afterwards. So it's going to be one of two things. My original thesis is July 10th to 12th when Mission Impossible comes out. That would be the top in that 8 range. But if they run it faster, and this is going to be scenario 2. This is going to be in blue. I'm going to post this tomorrow with an update just so you guys can see. The retrace is not going to be nearly as aggressive as 485 or 520. It's going to be a tap at 550, and it's going to happen in probably one business day. So if we top on that first run at June 28th, expect 550 by June 30th, right before the holiday. And then the day we get back, the thing's going to explode out of the gate. So you'll see either the 8 range, July 10th to the 12th, or July 5th to the 6th. It's going to be one of those two. Okay? Again, be safe. Be safe with your options. You know, if you guys are going to play weeklies, don't buy fucking $8 strikes like jerk-offs. You know, buy close to in the money so you get the gamma, and make sure you exit when you get the IV spike. And that's pretty much it for now. I mean, you guys know where we're at. We've talked about this consistently over the last month and a half. Just again, thank you for everyone that's helped me up to this point. I'll make a video talking about you guys and the things that they helped me with specifically. And if you have any questions, you know, hit me, DM me. I'm at a point where I'm getting like 10 DMs a day, which isn't a bad thing. I just don't always have the time to answer them all that day. So sorry if I don't answer you in 24 hours. You know, don't chop my head off. I'm crazy busy right now with the 3 jobs and planning the wedding. So we're here. Everyone, be very happy. We got exactly what we were waiting for. This is a gift from fucking God. Let's knock this thing out of the park. Any questions? You guys know where to find me. All right. Have a good night, y'all.